So since we're sourcing 24 volts, we're going to have, on most of our transmitters, we're going to have 24 volts there already.
Mm-hmm.
So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go to simulate right here.
Okay. Simulate. All right.
Yes. Okay. So let's say this is a temperature transmitter, and this is going to be powering it up right here. Okay.
All right.
Positive, negative. What we're going to do is we're going to
so
take
positive, negative. Black
Yeah, right
always
here.
positive and white.
black's always positive. What we're going to do is we're going to take it off, and this is coming from here.
So we're going red to black, and or does it matter? Black to white.
It does matter. Yeah.
Red to black and black to white. Okay.
Okay.
What'd you turn it to?
I turned it to
Milliamps.
milliamp, DC
Okay.
milliamps.
Yep. DC.
Okay.
Milliamps. Okay.
Now from here, see, I'm measuring 4 milliamps right here. All this is to do is supplying power.
Okay.
Okay. So what we're going to do, all of these buttons right here now turn into scaling, where I can run it up and
25,
down.
50.
So I can either go to 100%, which is
Okay.
20,
Right.
or I can go back down to 0,
Uh-huh.
or I can go up in 25% increments,
Okay.
or I can go up in tenths, thousandths.
How do you go down? Oh, I see. Down there.
See the arrows, or I can go
Okay.
back to 100, 0.
Okay.
Okay, that's what you do when you've got a 24 volt sourced transmitter.
Okay.
Okay, now
So-
some of these,
24 volt source. That's what
That's
you
a
do.
loop.
that means the
Loop power.
transmitter is powered.
Yeah.
Loop power.
Okay.
Okay.
This is where it gets interesting when you've got the external 120.
So, some of these, and I'm working on a list on
Okay.
which ones are.
All right. So some of them won't be 24 volt loop powered.
That's right. Some of them, and these two right here are the ones that you gotta look for
So these are the only two.
that I know of.
Okay.
There may be some analytical,
So the Magnu.
It's going to be mostly flow meters.
mostly. Now, I saw from that list that you had that there's gonna be some analytical, some position stuff that are powered from itself.
Okay. So
I'll send that list to you.
you're going to get us a list of what is loop powered and
Yeah.
what is.
Hey Larry, on the loop sheet, you can tell by the terminals they're landing on which one.
Yeah, we just need a list of everything, and we probably need to mark the transmitter that's out there, so you know when you walk up to it, hey, this is either active or passive. We know.
Because there are some exceptions where some of those flow meters are.
Yeah, and they're gonna look like this. Okay,
So you're going to make a list and then tag them, basically.
that's what we need to do.
Okay.
Your area might be pretty easy. TM2 may be kind of difficult.
Yeah.
So I'll show you on here. Right here is our loop.
Right there, 7 and 8.
Yeah, so the wires coming out of here
Yeah.
are what you're going to hook onto. They're going to be black and white.
Pull them off and hook on.
Yes. Now here, see the current out? That's going to be the bottom. The bottom two.
What are those numbers?
It's just current out, I out, right
Okay,
here.
Show me again.
Positive and negative,
Okay.
right there.
Bottom two.
The bottom two.
Okay. and
You'll see
there'll be
black and white wires on
black
it.
and white wires. Okay.
Pull those off. Now, we'll have to know beforehand. Yeah.
Sometimes those signal wires are black and red.
Yeah, black's always positive.
Black is always positive. Sometimes
Yes.
it'll be black and red.
Yes.
Okay. And red
Black's
is,
always positive.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Just make note before you take them off. Sure.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen every I haven't seen every one of them, so they could be backwards.
Yeah.
That's right. I was
But-
going to say, a lot of times that you'll run into.
Because I know sometimes if it gets flipped in
Yes.
instruction, they'll say, "Oh, I'll just flip it in the field."
That's right.
So we'll
Yeah,
want
or they'll go to the cabinet and flip it
So
there.
if you pull
That's-
it off and you've got your black is on positive, red is on negative, and you try to shoot and you don't get anything back, flip your polarity.
Yeah. Okay.
And there's a good
You just have to be
chance-
sure and wire it back the way you had it.
Wire it
'Cause you
back the
can't-
way we had it. Just
Yeah,
we
so
should
if
take
you've
a picture
got,
before we
I
take
say
any wires off,
black's
probably.
always positive.
Yeah.
If you see where red is positive,
Yeah.
just be sure and you put your positive on that red, and you
Yeah.
have to land it back the way it was.
Okay.
So I'm saying black's always positive.
It's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be.
So put
And
positive on it.
So far, everything that I've seen has been black positive.
Except for when you hook up your car back.
Okay. All right. All right. So what do we do here? We
Okay.
lift those
so,
wires.
Yeah, you'll do the exact same thing.
Same thing.
Exact
okay.
same thing. Now over here,
Well, we won't be doing that over there anyway.
over here. Now I'm going to turn my loop power off, and I'm going to simulate that there's no power there. Okay, so I'm going to turn this off. I'm going
Okay,
to
so you're
disable
turning
that.
loop power off.
Okay, now on here, you're gonna have to source your 24 volts.
Oh, okay. So
Instead of simulating, you're gonna source it.
Okay.
Okay. So all you're gonna do, take your jacks and put them right there.
So when you say source, that means I'm sending 24 volts.
Yes, you're providing
to
the
that
24
instrument.
volts.
Okay.
If the 24 volts is already there, then all you're going to do is simulate. So you're actually manipulating the milliamp signal that's already there.
Right, and so we're doing that because this instrument would have been providing the 24 volts.
It will be. It will be.
Well, but not once we lift the wires off. It won't be providing. That's why we got to provide it here.
That's right.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Makes sense. Okay.
That's basically it.
That's it.
That's
Okay.
it.
All right.
So let me, we're not gonna have this.
No,
This
you're
is
not.
out of the picture.
Yeah, all I'm doing. This is just 24 volt source. That's all I'm doing with that.
Which you'll have
Oh,
in
you're
your
gonna
circuit.
Yes.
So you were using this to simulate a
transmitter.
Yeah.
Loop power.
transmitter that has, it's getting its power from the FTA?
This, I'm using this to simulate the 24 volt source coming from the FTA.
Loop power. Yeah.
That's all I'm doing with this. I didn't want to confuse you with this. Just that doesn't even exist.
So loop power is getting its source from the PLC or the FTA, and what was it? Not loop power.
External power.
External power is getting its power from the
Right.
the
And
device.
the only difference is, as long as you know which ones are doing it, more than likely they're going to look just like this. If you know which ones are doing it, all you're going to do is take your jacks from simulate, jump them over to source. That's it. That's all you got to do.
Just take your jacks from
And it makes a difference
to
how you wire
source
those
if you're
in too,
not
to
the
the,
external
card.
power device. Got it. All right.
Now,
Okay, so that's the level transmitter, positive, negative. That's it. Okay, it's on the back side.
this
All
is a
right.
remote head for for pressure transmitter,
That's a remote.
and you
head.
can see your power right here, right here.
So power's right there on the remote
Yep.
head. Okay.
Don't mess with these.
Like that. Whereas this is.
This is directly. This is process connection right here. So
Right.
this is integrated all together.
It's integrated. This
Yep.
one is. This one is not integrated.
Now, this is a remote.
Got it. That's remote.
Now
These are
those-
all going to be
Source?
powered from the FTA.
FTA.
So all the pressure transmitters are powered from the FTA.
Every- yes.
So we would run in simulate mode. Okay. So
You want me to hold the camera?
no, I'm okay. So to
My meter's almost.
check these devices out to make sure the signal from this instrument is getting back to the DCS, you would pull the black and white wire off of, I believe, 7 and 8 here, or it could be black and red. First, you take a picture, make sure you get it back the way it was. Then you pull them off. You use this meter to check the voltage on the wire. If there's voltage on the wire, then you want to use the simulate mode. So that means that the leads go here and here. If there's not voltage on the wire, then you would use source mode. Yeah, I see it.
Here's right on the very top. It says output
Yeah. Okay.
0 to 20. It's actually 24, but it's 0 to 20, 4 to 20 milliamps. Here's your source.
Yeah.
Simulate.
Okay. And so once you get that done, you would take these and hook the. Which one are we hooking to the positive on that?
Well, you can see right here. If you
Oh,
look
it
real
says
close,
positive,
it says
yeah.
positive.
Guess what?
Got it.
So
SAP
red
says this
will
whole
go to black,
Yeah.
Power supply minus that is.
just like this,
Yeah.
Oh my God, so that's $220.
and black will go to white.
Okay. So you want positive to go to positive.
Mhm.
Okay. And black is we say always positive, but not 100%.
I've been here 6 years. Black's always been positive.
We've never found a black that's not positive, but the way you would check that is you would check the voltage.
You can either check it here, or it may be easier because you've already got alligator clips to just click on to the
Right.
wires.
Okay, so when you check the voltage, you just would put the positive on the black wire, negative on the other wire, and then you would check the voltage, and if the voltage showed a negative polarity, then you would know that it's not correct, right?
You would know your polarity's back.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. What else did we cover? Is that kind of it?
We were talking
I think
about
we
the-
covered a lot of stuff. Okay. All right, thanks.
We're gonna have to have